What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing the Lozano Futmas review, and this is the team that I'm giving up. Personally, it's all full of pack pool players, so I'm really not too fussed with this. It's an 83 rated team. Do I say it's worth it? For an 84 rated player, without looking massively into the stats so far, I'm going to say no. But we are going to complete it anyway because there's only currently one Futmas SBC that I haven't done. And that's just purely because I was busy on that day. So I'm annoyed that I haven't managed to do all of the SBC reviews, but we have done quite a few of them. I think there's 23 out now. And without doing Lozano or Renato Sanchez, I'm currently on 21. No, 20. So I've missed the Belgium striker. I can't remember his name. But Lozano and then Renato Sanchez are next. Both of them, do they look worth it? At the minute, I'm going to say no. I need to look at Renato Sanchez's stats first because that one's a little bit more expensive. But Lozano looks good. The freestyle weak foot's not great. Good skill moves, decent pace, high-low, fantastic. The pace is fantastic. The pace you won't beat. Stamina's good. Strength is, it's what we expected. Shooting-wise, with a little bit of a boost would be nice. Agility's fantastic. Composure's verging on average to an okay. Passing-wise, again, it's not entirely great. He could play well. That's the one thing that I'm hoping is that he plays well. Renato Sanchez actually looks solid, to be honest. I'll give him that. So I will be doing that one as well, no doubt. But I think that is it purely for content. I don't think they released another league out. No, so this is it, basically. I don't think as well there's any SBC objectives. What do we got? Oh, wait, no, we do. Okay, what we got to do here? Score using one Ligue 1 player in Rivals to get a 5-game loan. So I will be doing that. Score using Algerian player in 3 separates, that's fine. Score 6 goals using players with 5-star skill moves, that's fine. And score a finesse shot using Ligue 1 players in 3 separate rival wins. Again, that card we actually should be able to get, and that looks actually really decent from him. So we will try that. I didn't see that card out, but apart from that, that is it. So we've had 3 cards today. I've actually not done any of the objective players yet, so that's something that I definitely need to do. So we're going to try and figure out how we can get Lozano somewhere in this squad. So let's just make some room for him. Davinson Sanchez was done. Personally, I didn't bother doing Ferland Mendy or Sanchez in the SBCs purely for the fact that I'm not going to play with them. So at the minute, whilst I'm trying to keep my coins a little bit, I want to make sure that I'm doing players that relatively are worth it for me. So right wing, we're going to get Lozano in. So he's going to replace Messi. What I could do is move him there. He's not going to give me 10 still, in fact. Or let's just have a quick look what Serie A players I do actually own. Because to be honest, they're one of the leagues that I really haven't got much for. But we do have Luis Alberto. What's Lozano? He's Napoli. Okay, so if we go... See, this is where I really wish I did his card. Actually, that would be a really nice card to do. Have we got anyone on the lower tier? Centre mids I'm looking for. Not really anyone there. So we'll go back up. I'm thinking if we go Luis Alberto or if we go Cuadrado at the back, we can then move Zidane over. And what we can do then is if we do it like that, no, we do it like other way, like that. Then if we put Zidane there just for the moment and then put the right back as Cuadrado, that should give him 10. No, it doesn't. So he needs a strong link realistically. What Napoli players do I have that has a strong link? Either way, in fact, I've got a better way of doing this. We'll just go with the 4-5-1. Because I know that should work perfectly. I can't remember, where is it? 4-5-1. No. Is it the other side? It's probably the other side, isn't it? Yeah, of course it will be. 4-5-1. Stupid. Right. So that should do it. So then we go him there. Cuadrado gives him the 10 then. Then we go Conte there. We then go Mbappe there. We'll go you there. Neymar is okay with that link. Mbappe is okay with that link. So realistically, we need Wijnaldum, which is on my bench, because I've just seen him. Or do we go Ox? I think it will give Ox a run out again. So does that give me... No, that only gives me 6. So if I swap him like that should work. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's because it's a CDM, isn't it? Trying to figure out how to word this. This should be a lot easier than I'm thinking. So if we do that, he gets the strong links. What about... I've got an idea, because there is a player that I actually want to... Oh, no, because I need a CDM. That doesn't matter. Okay, so we need a French player, realistically. Any sort of French player will do. So if we go like that, go French, go midfielder. We need... Oh, Tolisso, maybe. Or Ndombele. You know what? We'll go with Ndombele. In fact, no. I've got an idea. I want to test out something. So I know we've kind of just making a little bit of a mess here, but I do want to try out Sissoko, mainly because I want to see what his gold card is to his normal card. That should give him 10. That's fantastic. Because I've used his Futmas card, and a lot of people were saying that A, the coins were a lot for him, but B, they reckon they don't see much of an upgrade from his Futmas, or a little bit of an upgrade, if you know what I mean. So if we go you there, get Zidane back in the middle, put Sissoko as a CDM, and we are all gravy. So we just need to make sure Alisson is not taking all of the corners. And there we go. So let's get into it. Lozano review. So looking, like I say, at his stats, I'm expecting So looking at his stats, I'm expecting big things from him. I don't know, his stats look very basic in comparison to his counterpart of this SBC today. Renato Sanchez actually looks a solid centre mid, and I'm thinking for this guy, I wanted to say a sniper, but I don't have any snipers at the minute. So I'm going to try the marksman, see how that goes. Give him a little bit of an upgrade, and we'll see how he goes in this. So we'll go into rivals. I don't particularly want to play champs with him, just because I'm at the back end of champs, and I want to see if I can kind of upgrade my rating. I've got 6 or 5 games left, and I just need to win 2 to get to the next one. So we will try him out in rivals, see what he's like, see if he's actually worth the coins of you doing him. Like I say, he's only an 84 rated SBC, so it isn't that expensive. Oh, that latency is horrible. But is he really worth that amount of coins? I personally am unsure. Unless you're like a Serie A fan, Napoli, Mexican fan, then I probably wouldn't have touched him. If it wasn't for the fact that I've done a hell of a lot of these Futmas SBCs, I wouldn't bother. And no one wants to play in rivals. Come on. So we finally found a game. We're going up against Zidane loan, shock there. Vinicius Junior loan as well. He's also got the road to the final card. He's got De Gea, Bailly, Lindelof, and then he's got, okay, some right back, left back. I like how he's worked the team. Whether he's actually good with this team, I'm very concerned, because that looks like a very, very basic team. Maybe he's just got the game. I'm not one to judge, but we'll see how he plays. He's obviously got to be somewhat decent to get into this division, even if it is just with that team. Lozano's on the ball. There we go. Get the 1-2 on the go. See how fast he is. Can we do it? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Loddy's took the ball off him. Here we go. Lozano again. Get this 1-2 on the go. There we go. Give him a bit of space. And he's not being able to get anywhere. The guy, for one, is taking great control of Lozano. So I feel like we're going to have to move away from him for a second. Obviously, if you play to a card too much, they're just going to know that's exactly what you're doing every single time. But in general, Lozano's getting the ball up. He's picking it up. He's maybe not doing a hell of a lot with it, but we've still got something from him. That's the main thing. I'm just not seeing where the spectacular's coming from him. Apart from his pace and maybe good work rates and 4-star skills, the card is very, very basic on its own. Lozano. Lozano! Oh, he's at the post! Oh, that was a great play from, I think it was Zidane who put that ball through. Zidane. Oh, no. Oh, how he managed to get that through. I do not know, but great play right there. So shame Lozano didn't score that first one. Good movement, good shot, but unfortunately EA are post-driven right now. It seems to be everything hits the post, no matter who you are. Half-time, not really too impressed yet with Lozano. The team's playing well. He's had one attempt that hit the post, so I can't really downgrade him for that one. But when it comes to actual ability on the ball, I'm not too impressed yet. We will see in the second half to see if he can get some more of the ball. The guy is pretty good at kind of matching my moves and really kind of guessing where I'm going. So that could be literally just pot luck. So we'll see in the second half whether he actually has something special to offer the team. Oh wow, this guy is literally hoping on this Zidane, and he's even celebrating like he's actually meant to score that. Look at the angle of that. Granted, to be honest, a keeper probably wouldn't have saved that because you just wouldn't shoot like that. That is a crazy, crazy goal. But to be honest, if he didn't have the Zidane, I know that wouldn't have gone in. So I'm pretty happy with actually beating this guy. It's just that lucky chance that he's managed to get the loan. So going into the second match, we're coming up against full BPL team. We've got a red Newcastle goalkeeper in net. Pretty standard throughout. Some good players in there, some really solid players. The top front three are really nice anyway. Personally, I do like Eriksen. Fernandinho isn't terrible. I liked him at the start of the game. Don't know how he's going to play up against the meta today, but he has got a shadow, so that already tells me that he's probably trying to change in formation, as I wouldn't have Eriksen as just a centre mid. He is definitely more of a cam role for me. But this formation for me would suit a 4-3-3-4, so it's got the cam. We've got a free kick already. Mbappe doing work outside of the edge of the area. Where are we going for this? Do you reckon we can... Where do you reckon we can squeeze one in there? Or is he going for there? Let's just do the normal. He's going to want to... Oh, okay. I feel like there's too many people in the area for that. Can we see? He's going to go Rashford all the way. We'll hold him still because he's not going anywhere that way. Yeah, there we go. Cuadrado to Lozano. Back to Lozano. No, Zidane. Oh, we get the ball. Mbappe giving it away as normal. Watch this side. He's going to go for that pass. Or is he going to... Oh, there he is. Look. And oh, nearly gave it him. Let's have a look then. So we got Neymar on a ball into Zidane's feet. Back to Neymar. Now I wanted to go all the way over to Roberto. Can we find that Neymar Mbappe pass? We've gone to Neymar. Oh, is he offside? Oh, see, I'd love for them to show me every single time. Like they show you some of them, but why not show me the offside there? Is there something they don't want me to know? Is that actually offside? Oh, Sterling absolutely floored me with that. Where's he going with Rashford? He's going for that little cheeky dummy, and we go back to Alisson. We'll just boot it away. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, he's managed to do it. Can we see Neymar? Zidane? Lozano, do you want to get involved? Zidane's going for it. Oi, good strike. Lozano's not moving. That is the big issue. He's not doing anything. Neymar's getting involved. He's pulling in. Oh, and Van Dijk's getting a thunderous header over the keeper there. But Lozano's not moving for me. With a high attacking work rate, I expect him to be doing exactly what Neymar does in terms of actually off the ball play. He's just staying way out wide, and it may be that custom tactics might have to kind of... Oh, okay, he's done me there. Hey, Roberto Carlos. He's gone with a turn. That's a gorgeous save from Alisson. Thought that was a surefire goal right there. Virgil out there. But yeah, I don't know if it's the custom tactics that might need to help him. But personally, I don't have anything different for Neymar. And yet, he's getting involved. He's really getting on the ball. He's finding them spaces. Yes, may not be doing it every single time. But having a lot more input than what Lozano is currently. Oh, and I've run straight into him. Neymar's got it back. Back to Neymar. To Lozano. Cheeky finesse. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Okay. What can we do? Pass it in. Mbappe. Or no, Zidane. That's a bit better. He's got his first touch of the game. That's the main thing. We're only 20 minutes in. He's going to go for that ball, isn't he? Of course he is. And he's going to go back. Roberto Carlos doing work there. Get the ball away. Beautiful play right there. Oh no. Lozano to Cuadrado. Can we go across? That's fantastic. Go with a cheeky shimmy. Can we see Neymar? Fantastic play. That's much better. I am forcing it a little bit, so be aware that obviously this is what you're going to have to do sometimes. Have to force the ball to him to show him what he can do. He has got the pace. That is the main thing that I have seen. But again, very, very average on that right wing for me. Personally, I know a few players that we'll discuss right at the end that are basically the same and won't have to do an SBC for. So I'm unsure about this Lozano so far, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt until the end of the game at the very least. We can see him. We can see him running. He's going to run with you. What can we do? Nothing really there. Strength is not his big element, so that is always to be expected. But we'll see what we can get out of him. That's going to be a free kick. Oh, Ericsson with a play. Cannavaro doing work. He may have left that too long. I wanted that straight away, but it did that whole lag kind of wait until the players caught up again. Lozano's feet. Ule. Oh, not so Ule. Lozano, gotta be buried. Oh, it's one of them ones that for me is a 50-50, but he's really got to bury that. Mbappe, there you go. Think he may have stopped playing, to be honest, but goal's a goal. Lozano definitely needed to score that one, in my opinion. And again, I'm thinking just very average. And I know a lot of people will be excited to see this card, but for me, he's just not really been that impressive whatsoever. And we have got the rage quit from that one. So first match was a bit embarrassing. Didn't really do too much with him. We scored and then we kind of let it go to pot. The guy just then counteracted with Zidane, especially the loan. Bit annoying that obviously you've got to come up against them people, but I do understand it totally. Not everyone can pack the massive icons and get that lucky. But we come into the second match, we've done really well. I felt like everyone was doing well. Mbappe, Neymar and Zidane definitely doing some work on the field. So that's something really to take from that. But Lozano just, again, is very, very average. I'm not a big fan at the minute. I don't think there's going to be a point where I'm thinking, you know what, this is a card worth doing. And for how much he is as well, I feel like there's so many options out there. So if we quickly have a look at his SBC to see what price is coming in at. It's coming in at 30k. So let's take this right now. We'll have a quick look and see what the market's saying for a 30k right wing. It doesn't matter what nation, because realistically, if you're not going Serie A, then the card is physically not worth it. So we'll go from 15k to 31k is what the SBC is going for. We'll check right wings and we'll check right mids. So Bernardo Silva, more of a cam for me. One to watch Hazard, not fantastic. What else have we got? Di Maria, not a bad right wing, but again, not great. This is the one. Dembele, one of the best right wing budget right wings you can get currently. 5-star, has the ability to turn in on his left and get that strong foot on the go. Fantastic stats, fast. Yes, his shooting isn't quite there, but it's not like Lozano's the next R9 or anything like that. So for one, Dembele is way worth the value. Apart from that, I'll give it him. If you're not willing to use Dembele or can't link Dembele in your team, I agree. Probably one of the cheaper right wings that you can get. So let's just have a quick look at right mids. Of course, it's gonna change that. So we'll go down. We'll go 1. And then quickly go to there. So have a look at this. See if there's anything here, or is it predominantly the same? Pizzi, not really a comparison, to be honest. So right, let's go back to... Oh, it's done it again, hasn't it? Of course it has. Don't get what that glitch is all about. But let's go say we go 30. We'll go for 50k. 20k more, that's all you have to save. Is there anyone else that you can get? You can get Bale. That means Bale's got to be 32k for Bale. Much better right wing. Who else have we got? Sancho. Decent right wing, not fantastic. Fekir, again, more of a cam centre mid, really. 88 Bernardo. You can get one to watch Lozano, 82 for, what was that, 30k, 35k? Yeah, about 38, 34k right there. Bellarabi, another great choice. For me, I just don't think the SBC is worth it. I think personally, for me, it's an 82 SBC and that's about it. If that, to be honest, I really just don't see the worth in him. So personally, that is how I feel with him. Don't think it's a great choice today. Renato Sanchez, I'm interested in. I feel like he actually could be a really nice centre mid. So we will have a look at him next. And also we're going to do the objective player, as I think we've already got the loan for him now. So hopefully you enjoyed. Lozano for me is not a player that I'd be willing to do if I already weren't doing him for content. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10, to be honest. Very average all round. It's got the pace, I agree with that. The pace and the skill moves are decent. Shooting wise, not fantastic. Even the passing stats are not incredible, to be honest. Not even very good. They're just predominantly average throughout. So for me, that's what I'm giving him. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you think differently to him. Is he going to complete your team? Is he going to overtake anybody in your team? Let me know down below. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.